Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your July 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, I will have the decks that I'm using for this reading listed below in the description bar. And if you're interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. All right, Capricorn, so at the bottom of the deck, wow, I have the Knight of Wands. And this is the overall energy for you, Capricorn, for the month of July. So the Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionate, someone who's incredibly creative. So a lot of very passionate, creative Capricorns in the month of July. But some of you may be traveling. Some of you definitely could be moving house. You could be traveling. For some of you, you could be in a hurry when it comes to something. So just take caution with that. For some of you, you might be in a rush. This night tends to just charge forward very quickly. So for some of you, you might be in a hurry. Right at the center, and this is energy that you're experiencing right at the start of the month here, we have the King of Swords crossed by the Devil. So that's interesting. The Devil does represent your sign. So with the Devil, it can be you feeling trapped or feeling stuck, feeling restricted in some way. But with the King of Swords here, you know, he's a more serious character. So for some of you, I definitely see this as your energy, and maybe you are using this sword and freeing yourself. So for some of you, that could be what you're, you know, moving forward with the Knight of Wands. You know, for some of you, maybe you're taking action here. You could be using this sword and severing ties, freeing yourself from that's no longer serving you. He's a more serious energy. So if that's not happening for you right at the start of the month, that could be what you're moving towards, because the Devil is in the challenge position. So for some of you, maybe you're figuring that out. This could be something you're thinking about or something that you're planning with this energy here. With the Devil in the challenge position, you could be obsessing about this. So just take caution with that. Patience is definitely needed here. All things in moderation. With the Devil here, for some of you, could be doing something in excess. With the Devil, this is sex, drugs, rock and roll. Just take caution with that. For some of you, you might have some opportunities that are coming in for you, or even some temptations that are coming in for you. So just take caution with that. Now maybe there is an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person that's very significant here. If that's the case, this could be, for some of you, if this is romantic, this could be someone that you're drawn to, someone that you're very attracted to. This person could be a temptation. Absolutely. For some of you, maybe you're involved with an air sign person. And with the Devil, it's honestly, it can be just a very passionate relationship for some of you, but because it's a general reading, for some of you it's not. For some of you, this will be maybe a codependent situation or relationship, a toxic relationship. There's something that's no longer serving you here with the King of Swords, needing to sever ties with whatever that is, whatever it is that's no longer serving you, Capricorn. Now, at your foundation, we have the Ten of Cups, which can be a relationship, a family matter, a relationship that's very significant. So for some of you, I feel that this is definitely on the relationship front. There's a relationship here that is, for some of you, maybe you feel stuck within this relationship. But you do have some tens here in this spread, and tens really speak of cycles that are completing. So for many of you, you're in this maybe process of a relationship ending. But for some of you, I feel like because we have the Devil in the challenge position here, for some of you, you might feel stuck right at the start of the month. You feel stuck. You're trying to unchain yourself. You're trying to free yourself in some way. Now, in the more recent past, I have the Two of Swords. And this could have been you really maybe having some difficulties with making a decision to free yourself. For some of you, you were maybe trying to listen to your intuition, but I feel like you were having a hard time with making this decision. Maybe some of you were even closed off. This can be a person who's just not open to change. For some of you, staying in maybe this unhealthy environment. Now, if it's not a relationship, it could be a work situation, a living situation. I feel like maybe you were closed off previously. But now here in the month of July, because you have the High Priestess crowning you, you're definitely more in touch with your intuition now. Your intuition's definitely speaking to you when it comes to this matter. And you have a couple of twos here, and twos speak about decisions. They also speak about partnerships. So for the majority of you, this is involving a partnership of some kind, a decision that's needed when it comes to this partnership. Also, I feel like not all is known yet. There's more information that is needed. So for those of you that are staying in a relationship, maybe there's not enough information. The King of Swords can be someone who's seeking that clarity, seeking that truth. So for some of you, you might be seeking information, truth, trying to find things out here right at the start of the month. And to be honest, with that Knight of Wands, you might be a little bit in a hurry here. Around the second week, though, we do have the Fool. So you are walking out on a new path. You are moving forward. But this will require some sort of risk, some sort of leap of faith. And for some of you, you're leaving maybe a relationship. You're taking a big chance by doing this for some of you. But you are moving forward. You are walking down a new path. And it might not be the easiest, to be honest. It might not be the easiest because in the position of your power, I have the Ten of Wands. This is someone who is carrying a heavy load. This is someone who's feeling burdened, feeling weighed down, feeling stressed out, but they're not dropping this load here. This is someone who's working very hard, and even though they're feeling weighed down by whatever this is, they're not willing to drop it. So for some of you, you're carrying this heavy load around. You're burdened, definitely. Something is weighing on you. For a small number of you, you might have been in a relationship or you're married and you met someone else. And it's not the easiest. For some of you, this is you feeling weighed down. You want to be free, basically. That's what I'm seeing here, is you want to be free. You want to move forward in a new direction. You're ready to start something new, but it's just so stressful. For some of you, you're figuring out how to unburden yourself, basically. For some other Capricorns, you might be working 2 jobs. For some of you, this is a job, a position that, maybe you're not leaving this company or leaving this job due to fear. This could be, a job that you're overworked, you're underpaid, it no longer is suiting you. It's time for you to move forward, but for whatever reasons, fear of change, for whatever reasons, you're staying in this maybe environment, and it could be taking a toll on some of you. You're really worried about maybe the future and the unknowns. And then for some other Capricorns, if you are working a job and you're overworked, underpaid, because you're underpaid, some of you maybe have picked up a second job, something like that. And it's really, because with the Ten of Wands here, this can be a person who's just spread too thin. You know, they have a lot going on here, so really needing to lighten your load. For some of you, you're just, you know, you have far too much going on here. Yeah, and with the Fool here, you're starting something new. So, you know, for some of you, I feel like, you know, you just have a lot going on. Now, in the position of how those around you are viewing you, I have the Seven of Swords. So that's interesting. This can be someone who's escaping a situation, someone who is definitely escaping a situation. With the Seven of Swords, it is also a risky energy, which we see this opportunity that's coming up for you, and it does require some sort of risk. So people are viewing you as maybe taking this risk. It's not the easiest, but you're definitely taking this gamble. You're taking this risk. You're maybe leaving something behind that's no longer serving you. But then the Seven of Swords, the more negative side of the Seven of Swords, this can be, you know, someone who is trying to get away with something, someone who's acting shady, someone who is lying. So, you know, because it's a general reading, there could be some Capricorns that this is how people are viewing you, or you could be dealing with an individual who's like this. If this is someone that you're married to or in a relationship with, I mean, this is just... I feel like it's not good for your health. If you're in a relationship with someone who is lying to you or maybe always cheating, I feel like it's time to let go. I feel like it's time to let go of that person. Because this is taking a toll on you, Capricorn. It's no longer healthy for you. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Swords, which some of you are hoping for rest. This is rest and recovery. So for some of you, this is what you want, a break. You want to recover, you want to heal. You might want some alone time. For some of you, you've had far too much on your plate. You just maybe want to take a break with the Four of Swords here. And then the energy that you're leaving the month of July with, you're going into August. We do have the Nine of Swords. So a lot of mental energy here. So needing to take caution with this. This can be someone who's worrying so much that they're staying up at night, dealing with some fear, some anxiety. You could be overthinking things. Again, with the Devil here, obsessing, overthinking things. So needing to stay out of your mind, needing to remain positive. Let me pull you, I'm going to pull 3 clarifiers for the Nine of Swords here. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords for you, Capricorn. So this is just a minor arcana energy, so not everybody is going to experience it. If you are, you can change it. Change, you know, your focused. For your focus, Capricorn, don't allow your mind to go there. And I do apologize, I can't speak for whatever reasons, so I just can't speak. I can't seem to get anything out for this reading. So maybe there are some Capricorns that you need to speak up. Maybe you need to simply speak your truth, because I've been having, you know, trouble communicating this entire reading. So some of you maybe need to speak your truth. Some of you need to be true to yourself. Some of you need to maybe just simply communicate how you feel. So we have the King of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. And that's interesting. We have the King of Swords here right at the center. So clarifying this Nine of Swords, there definitely could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person. That's very significant here. This could be a person that you're worried about, you're thinking about. Maybe this is the person you have to communicate with, because this is most likely you, Capricorn, this earth energy. If not, this of course could be another earth sign person that's very significant. But here you are. This is an empowered energy. This is you manifesting with the Magician here. You have everything you need. So I don't know why some of you are worrying, because these cards are clarifying the Nine of Swords. So we see you manifesting. We see you very determined on manifesting here. But maybe waiting on some sort of information, some sort of truth. For some of you, maybe just needing to communicate. So very, very interesting reading here. Let me pull you an additional guidance card, Capricorn. Additional guidance for Capricorn for the month of July 2017. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I do see you manifesting, Capricorn. You are starting something new. So again, just staying focused, staying positive. That's what's needed. Wow, okay. So that card just came right out. And I am also pulling you one additional romance angel card. But if you want more insight into the month of July, please find me over on Vimeo. I will link it below in the description bar, because on Vimeo, I'm only focusing on love and relationships for the month of July. So if you're interested in that, definitely head on over to Vimeo. All right, focusing on love and relationship matters for Capricorn for the month of July. Additional guidance for Capricorn. Interesting. Okay, so the additional guidance card that I have for you, Capricorn, is reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. That's interesting. So again, you might need to communicate. You might need to speak your truth. You might need to make the effort, or you might need to take that first step. For some of you, you could definitely be reconciling with someone in the month of July. So this could be an ex, of course. But for some other Capricorns, this, you know, what I'm getting here is this might not necessarily be on the love front. There could be something from the past that's coming back around, okay, Capricorn? But you might need to make the effort in some way, or take that first step, or even reach out to this person. And I think that this, the Romance Angel Oracle deck is confirming that, because we have make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So both cards are really speaking about, you know, making the effort, taking those steps, and taking that action. So for some of you, you're going to be the one who needs to do this. You're going to have to basically step up to the plate and make the effort, take that action in some way. Because something's not healed from the past. That's what I'm getting here. Something's not resolved. So there's going to be the chance to resolve that in the month of July. Some of you, yes, you could be reconciling with someone. Absolutely. If you want to reconcile with someone, you need to make the effort. That's for sure. But for some other Capricorns, I feel like this is something from the past that is definitely coming back around for you to deal with in the month of July. Overall, I don't see it being a bad month for you whatsoever, but you know, I feel like not all is known when it comes to this. For some of you, this new beginning, you are walking down a new path. It's not going to be the easiest for some of you, but as long as you make that effort, you're going to be successful. Don't overthink things. Try to remain positive. And yeah, I hope that you found this reading helpful, Capricorn. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttower.com. I do wish you all a wonderful month of July. Take care.